Welcome everybody to the channel. It's Robin here with AriesFireTarot. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. So yeah, welcome here. If you've seen me on my channel before, you know my style is just kind of to jump right in without a lot of small talk. It's just not who I am. I'm an Aries, so I do tend to just get right to the point. But I have this amazing new deck. It's called the Witch's Tarot, and I'm pretty excited about it. So, and I wanted to pair it with a specific reading, which is called the Witch's Wheel. So I think I'll probably be doing this like once a month because it's a pretty interesting reading for you guys. So I do hope you enjoy it. Definitely let me know what you think down below in the comments, what you think of the spread and the deck, because you know, I want to hear your feedback on how things are, you know, the readings that I'm putting out. So I don't want to turn this into a big babbling session. So guys, this is going to be for all signs, you know, regardless of your sign. This is going to be, if you were guided here, this reading is for you. So this is going to be, it's a 7-card spread, and each card has a specific, like, significant question related to it. So I'm going to shuffle a couple more times, and I have the questions in front of me because there's no way I'll remember them all, you know. So the first one is about honor, and how can I effectively honor my ancestors? So I really kind of love that question, because so many people, they just don't know any further back in their family than great-grandparents. And I think if you do know more about your family than that, you're really incredibly blessed. So I'm really looking forward to your comments, guys, as we go through on all the cards and the reading overall. So honor, how can I effectively honor my ancestors? Okay. So I've got the 4 of Cups here. So this is kind of intriguing. Like, how do you honor, like, just don't forget about them, right? You know, the 4 of Cups is all about, it represents sort of having this melancholy and staring off into the distance and not really quite paying attention. But I think that's the most important thing here and what I'm seeing in this card. And when I say I think, it's because it's what I'm seeing here. Like, the guides are saying, this is the information that we're seeing. You know, and I guess that's why some people, they just don't know people from hundreds of years ago. They don't, because there's no storytelling, at least in my family, you know, and I kind of miss that. So you guys, you know, really, in order to honor your ancestors effectively, it's time to really start taking them into your daily, well, not, whatever, your storytelling, and remembering them at events, and maybe having some pictures out, you know. And this is such an age where people don't necessarily print out pictures and have them hanging or have photo albums. Like, I just remember my grandmother, she always had photo albums, and she always wrote little stories, and things are just so different now. So really remembering to bring your ancestors forward through telling younger generations, or asking your older generations, like your grandparents, your great-grandparents, you know, where did everybody come from? You know, where did our family live, and what kind of circumstances did they go through, and what did they have to overcome, their challenges? And, you know, when did my grandparents get married, and, you know, how did they meet? And just keep on asking those questions, and really just bringing your ancestors into the current day. I think that is great advice from this card. I love seeing that. So I'm loving this next question, you guys. So it represents darkness. Which of my shadow aspects most need my attention right now? So everybody has a shadow self, right? You know, everybody wants to be like this magnificent creature of light and joy, but you don't get to experience the light without having the darkness. So let's, I'm just shuffling here. Darkness, which of my shadow aspects most needs my attention right now? Really interesting card. So let's see, I'll do one more shuffle, and let's see what that card is. I'm being compelled to do a deck cut, and I'm gonna pull that card. King of Pentacles. So you can see how the king is really sort of focused on that pentacle here. And I have many, many decks, and I don't remember ever seeing the king like really looking directly at that. So the message I'm getting here for you guys is to, and this is going to be kind of a tough one, you know, because money makes the world go around, but it's like everything comes with a price tag now, you know, and people think of money right away. And so that could be something to really start focusing on, you guys. I'm seeing here the advice is like, things have value even if there's no price attached to it, you know. And hold on, it's just saying you don't have to ask for money for everything that you do for other people either. So I'm seeing here to maybe start donating some of your time, or, you know, don't always just be focused on the financial aspect of everything. You know, you're allowed to participate in things without getting paid for it. Being a little bit more generous with who you are as a person, being more generous with your money if you can afford it, you know, and stop being so concerned about money all the time. And I know that that is advice that is easier given than taken, right? Because everybody has bills to pay. Everybody has, like, you have to put a roof over your head and, you know, feed your dog if you have one, and she's hiding behind me. So that part is a darker aspect, you know. Well, money really serves you well. Like, try not to be a slave to it while you're at it, okay? So I thought that was really interesting. So the third card here we have is, it says light. And how can I be a light to others at this time? Beautiful question. I love it. How can I be a light to others at this time? Again, I'm going to do a deck cut and I'll pull that card. So this is the 8 of Pentacles, and this is really cool. Let me know what you guys think of the artwork. I'm really just loving this deck right now. So never stop improving yourself, you guys. You know, sometimes you just need some time to coast along and sort of refresh and recharge. But the 8 of Pentacles is a call to continually upgrade your knowledge, open your heart, and, you know, be available to your ascension path if you're on one. Whatever your pet project is, like that thing that makes your heart sing, that fills you with joy, never give it up, you guys. You know, I think people get really caught up, and you can see that here in the darkness card, just sort of organizing the business of their life, right? So here's your opportunity to keep on escalating those things that make you happy, and never stop investing in yourself. And I'm also getting the advice here to you guys to never let anybody make you feel like you're less than what you really are. So that's how you can be a light to others, is to actually focus on yourself and keeping yourself in good health, and, you know, just invested in yourself and making yourself your top priority. So I actually really like that card for you guys too, because it's such important advice. You know, taking that time to take care of yourself and making sure that you're having fun while you're at it, you know. So the fourth card I have here, guys, it is release. And the statement here is, what do I most need to release from my life? And I guess that's more of a question than a statement. But I think that's a great one too. Like, what do you need to release? So let me shuffle one more time. Okay. The 3 of Pentacles. What do I most need to release from my life? This one is completely gray for me. Like, right now I'm not getting any advice here at all. So let me just look at this card for a second, you guys. Wow, it's just completely blank for me. I'm gonna pull a card over top of it. This is really interesting. So I pulled 2 3s here. So you might have a message from the angels actually on what it is that you need to release. Okay, so angel number 33, you can look that up in a web browser, and I'm seeing just this really interesting combination. You know, you've got the Three of Swords, which is obviously pain, and then you have someone here sort of documenting out that pain here. So what I'm seeing, like, really is it's just time to let go of things that may be holding a grudge against somebody, you know, and feeling like you want to keep communicating with somebody that hurt your feelings. Like, look at this card. Like, somebody caused you some pain here, right? And I see these memes all the time. Is like, do not reach out to your ex, or, you know, if somebody has really done a number on you, like, why would you want to open up the communication to give them the opportunity to hurt you again? You know, so it's time to release somebody that is just has no more value in your life, you guys. Stop inviting that person back into your life. You know, it's possible to miss people that you no longer want in your life. And oh man, this just really, and I think that some of you are sort of on the cusp of wanting to talk to this person again, because I'm seeing like it's coming into my mind and then it's vanishing. It's like it's kind of being hidden, you know, and you could be hiding your own motivations for reaching out to somebody from yourself, and maybe forgetting like how horrendous it was. You know, some breakups are just incredibly brutal, and family feuds and stuff like that. You know, it's okay to forgive people and not allow them back into your life, you guys. So I think this is a really careful consideration point for you, to be able to release people that have a negative impact in your life. Pretty interesting message. Let me know if that resonates, you guys. I'm really excited to hear from you guys. So the fifth card is going to be Renewal. What needs to rest to encourage new growth? Let me shuffle here. I'm enjoying this reading. I hope you guys are too. Renewal. What needs to rest to encourage new growth? Wow, I'm getting the impression that nothing needs to rest for you right now, because a karmic cycle is being wrapped up. This is an amazing card here. The Wheel of the Year. You know what, you guys? Let me go on a pause. I'm going to grab the book. Hold on. Okay, so I had to change my light down so I could read the book. I know it's a little bit ghost story, but sorry. Okay, so here we have the Wheel of the Year, and the meaning is, when this card turns up in a reading, it is a message to work with the energies and the cycles of nature that are currently around you and not against them. So many of you could be fighting the flow, trying to sort of like organize things efficiently, you know, and you don't really have to do that, because you've got a new beginning coming in here, and that's why this card showed up. I mean, because it's in your renewal, I want to say sector for some reason, but you know, things are going to be moving for you. You just have to sort of give up your urge to control everything. This card classically represents good luck, opportunity, and a fortuitous event. So you just have to let it happen. You know, that's the basic meaning of this card, is you just have to, oh, that's so creepy. Sorry, hold on. So I really just get the sense that your hard work is already done, and you just have to give space for your next event to come in for you. There's something called the vacuum law, where you just kind of have to sit back and let things happen, you guys. So I think that's where you're at right now, you know, and just allow that manifestation to come in for you. I think that was a really cool card too. I love this reading. And the next one is Hocus. Okay, what am I not seeing clearly or deceiving myself about? And I think that's an interesting question. I'm just like totally bombing this shuffle right now. Give me a second. So, Hocus. And you can guess what the next question is going to be. So, Hocus, what am I not seeing clearly or deceiving myself about? I think so many people do that, you know. It's generally to do with other people. You know what I'm saying? But let's do a deck cut, and I'm going to pull that card. So what you're not seeing clearly here is the Three of Cups. And if you guys are doing the angel number research after, now you've got threes, 333. So make a note of that, guys. Okay, I just had to go on a pause, sorry. So yeah, I'm seeing, like, really in this card, there's three people and they're really close together. So the information I'm getting here from Spirit is that I think you're kidding yourself that your social life, it's taking too high of a regard in your life right now, or the way you feel about it, because some people, they think that they're not popular enough, but you know what, even one really good friend is better than, 200 acquaintances. So really just focus on quality instead of quantity here. You look on social media sometimes and at how many followers or friends people have on Facebook, and it's like, how do you even know that many people? So I think it can turn into a bit of a contest. Well, I have this many friends, and well, I have this many friends. So really just look for people who are genuine and resonate with you on a heart level, that you can spend some time with, being really close to them. And then I'm also seeing here that somebody is a little bit close to you that they might not have your best interest at heart. So really, if you're having a gut feeling about somebody, you should trust that. That's your higher self coming in and saying something, and asking really, I'm getting the word transparent questions, asking people about their motivations. You're absolutely entitled to do that, you guys. And if somebody runs away and doesn't respond to you, or they get upset, that's a red flag. So I'm seeing here just, what you're not seeing clearly is really your close personal relationships. They could use a little bit of work or a little bit of cutting. So I think that's really interesting. You could lose some people, but that's okay. Some people are just in your life for a season, maybe they were fun and then they've got to go or whatever, and really look at people's intentions when you let them close to you. I don't think there's anything wrong with questioning people's motivations sometimes, especially if they come at you asking for things right away, and you don't really know them very well. That again is another red flag. So just be careful about that one. So the next and the last card, the seventh and final card, it's called Focus. So what aspects of my life should I focus on next? And I think that's a great card too. I know I said this like a million times already, but I love this reading. I hope you guys are really enjoying it and it's resonating and all of that good stuff. And I'm in love with the artwork. This is a great deck. I'm a huge fan. So what should I focus on next? This is amazing. This card is the World card. So what aspects of my life should I focus on next? What are your accomplishment goals? That's exactly what the World card is all about. It's about finishing a cycle and, feeling victorious. And it's all going to tie in here with the Wheel of the Year. You should focus on your own personal accomplishments here. That's exactly what the World card stands for. It's like, the major arcana starts with the Fool and it goes through this whole journey. And you guys are definitely have been through a bit of a journey here. And many of you might not even be aware of going through some sort of karmic cycle and coming to the close of it. But you know what? If you've got some sort of project that you haven't finished, or you need to finish your bachelor degree, or it's time to start shopping for a new car, whatever your to-do list is, you need to just review that, get rid of things that no longer serve you, and finish the things that really mean something to you. Leaving things uncompleted, it gives sort of a kind of a half empty feeling and kind of a nagging feeling, because you'd be sitting on the couch thinking, oh, I should really do that, and then nah. So that leaves kind of a bad influence on your brain, because then you're going to be having, the war of your two voices. Get up and do that. No, I don't want to. So, be a little bit more rigorous in finishing your to-do list. There's that saying, or whatever, it's gone completely. Something about why put off till tomorrow what you can do today. Definitely start trying to adopt that attitude. You'll start feeling really accomplished, especially if it's a big project that's sort of been festering in the background, you know. It's time to just square up and take care of it and get her done, you guys. So anyways, that's the 7 cards. I hope you guys really love the reading. So yeah, let me know what you think, guys. I'm going to wrap it up and I'll see you back here for another reading another time. Take care. Bye.